What the hell was that? I don't know, I'm just a walking animate N. Like, Rareware, you're the only company that I know that could make the N64 symbol animate and like a living thing. Just, they're great at what they do, and I'm great at what I do, occasionally. Hello everybody, I'm the Invisible Gunslinger, and today we're going to be playing one of the big ones. One of the greats, one of the most influential games that ever came out, and that is the astounding success that is Banjo Kazooie. This game changed my life. Just, everything about this game is so likable. I think that's what really just cemented it in my mind forever as a good game. And it's so nice to see all the characters have retained their charm. They have not grown curmudgeonly or old like I have. Now I'm gonna shut up for a second. I dare you not to sing along with that. That song is so freaking catchy. Hello everybody, and welcome to Banjo Kazooie, one of the most influential games of my childhood. This game came out in 1998 by Rare and Nintendo. I'm going to say Rare's name first because they're the ones that actually made it. Nintendo just published it, which I'm sure is a big deal, but Rare, a lot of this credit goes to you because this game is just, it's well designed, the characters are just so likable, the environments feel alive, there's a lot of moving parts, as you'll see, and that's what I really like. They're not just stagnant, they don't just sit there, things tend to move around and shake, but we'll get into that. We will get into that shortly. Oops, don't look at that, that's spoilers. I'm spoiling a 20-year game, jeez. Alright, now, before we get into this game, I just gotta say 2 points. Number 1, I'm going to be going for 100%. I'm going to be getting every single Jiggy and Magic note. However, this does not mean that I'm going to be getting every single collectible, because there are a ton of extra lives and these things called Mumbo tokens, which are extra, and I don't consider them required to get 100%. So I'm not going to be getting every single little item that you could possibly pick up, or killing every single enemy that you could kill. I'm just going to be going for 100% Jiggy and Magic Note completion. Which, if you've played this game before, you'll know it's quite the effort. This is a huge game, and I love it. And the other thing that I have to say is that I actually was able to find, I searched my room, and I found, right over here, I found my old Nintendo Power of this game, the Banjo Kazooie guidebook. So I will be referring to this because, well, actually it's funny, I don't know, I'll be referring to it because it just brings back such nostalgia. I didn't really look through this book because I needed help. I looked through it because I really liked the art style. They've got like a 3D map in here, the humor's really good. They didn't just write a pure guidebook. There's actually these little intros to each stage that I'll be reading off. So when we go into one stage, I'll be reading straight from the Nintendo Power from, when was this published? Let's have a look. Copyright, 1998. I don't know if that's copywriting the game or the book. Hold on, let me look in the back. I don't really know. I'll just say 1998. And it's funny, though, because you'll never find a Banjo Kazooie guidebook like this, because I remember I brought it in one day when I was a young kid. I brought it in for a show and tell. I just wanted to show off to all my classmates and stuff. And fun fact, this is actually kind of embarrassing. One Halloween, I actually dressed up as the main female villain in this game. It's quite hilarious, and especially if you don't know the main villain of this game, you'll see why it's really, really funny. And you'll never find a Nintendo Power like this before, or since, or after, because when I brought it in to be a show and tell item, my mother actually wrote in black permanent marker on the back, over the barcode, my name. So you'll never ever find another one like this. Because it's mine, it's personalized, and I thank my mother for that, because now if anybody steals this Nintendo Power, I'll know it's mine. So anyway, I'll be referring to that, and for those of you that are going, oh, he's referring to a Nintendo Power, shut up. You're just mad because you were too poor to afford a Nintendo Power. So anyway, let's get into the game. You've seen Banjo sleep long enough. Now, this game has 3 different save files. You could go to Game 1, Game 2. I love how the fish is trying to get out. You see what I mean? This is just, everything in the game has a personality. I'm surprised that the plant right there doesn't have eyes and is trying to, like, eat the fish. But we'll be going with this save, Game 3, because I'm pretty sure this is the first save, Game 3 file, I mean, that I 100%ed this game on. Ever since then, whenever I played this game, I always 100%ed it. So, we'll be going with that. I love how humongous that Game Boy is in his hands. And one other thing that I found weird watching this trailer back, I don't think I ever realized it, but I think that tooth around Banjo's neck is actually his last tooth, because he doesn't have any teeth in his mouth. Whose tooth is that? Banjo. Please, just... Can you play... I'm surprised he can actually play that Game Boy with his huge honking nose in his way. My god, man. You know that there's a lower half to the screen, right? I'd hate to see this poor bastard playing a DS nowadays. Whew. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's start the game. By the way, this emulator is going to be kind of weird, so I've written down the controls right here on a piece of paper. So please bear with me if I'm not immediately familiar with what every key does. I am not playing this on an N64, so I am a dirty, dirty, horrific person that you can all throw tomatoes at. Gotta stop saying the word horrific. I noticed that I say that a lot. Anyway, let's go. Oh, press A to play the game. What is A? A is X. Good job! Okay. Oh, the intro to this. The intro. Sets the mood perfectly. Just look at that! This sets the tone perfectly. Ding pot by the bench. Who is the nicest looking wench? Why, it's Grunty any day. She really takes my breath away. Cough. I love the splatting noise. Yes, you're right, I'm rather proud. My looks stand me out from the crowd. Some of these rhymes, my god. I love her eyes. But there is this girl. Girl? What thou mean? That cannot be, no one prettier than me. Why, it's Tootie, young and small. She's really the prettiest girl of them all. No, you must be mad. Nicer beauty can't be had. Fortunately, I think you'll find, Tootie, she's cute and kind. This is the woman that I dressed up as for Halloween. Well, we'll see about that. Best laugh ever. Now, excuse me, I don't really find Tootie all that cute. I don't know. She's okay. Definitely from the neck up. Ugh. Looking at her now, she's kind of like... Oh, bottles. Oh, God, he hasn't changed at all. Hi there, Tootie. What are you going to do today? When my big lazy brother wakes up, we're going on an adventure. Love how she just has a star on her shirt. Yep. He's a bear, for God's sakes. Give him a break. He's tired from eating people all day. Wake up. I want to go on an adventure too. Nah, this is just what the game's gonna be. Just sleeping all day. If Tootie thinks she's fairer than me, I'll steal her looks. And ugly she'll be. By the way, this is probably this game has the best game over ever. Is that your brother? Where, Mr. Mole? I can't see him. Maybe if you were looking somewhere else besides at bottles. Up in the sky. I don't think so. Who's that? Who's that? You live across the... Come to me, my little pretty. Soon you'll be ugly. What a pity. Let me go, you ugly old hag. Don't scratch and bite, my little bear. You'll soon need bigger underwear. Whoa. Oh no, she's got her. Somebody, help! Banjo, wake up! Now! Nah. Yod, what do you want, Kazooie? Bleh. Let's get outside, there's trouble! best screen wipe ever. Okay, first things first, I gotta say, what do you mean, Tootie? What do you mean, who's that? Excuse me, you and your brother live in this house across the way from a giant witch fortress that literally has her face carved into the mountain. That's like living across the street from Mount Rushmore and going, hey, what makes them so special?